My nose has been stuffed for like 3 months, so I've been doing a lot of mouth breathing. I have sleep apnea anyway.
All I do is mouth breathe.
Yeah.
And win. You like that a lot.
Yeah.
Dang, thank you.
All I do is mouth breathe and win. That's a total rewrite of the whole... Dude, mouth breathers. You know, people are like, ugh, these mouth breathers.
I know. Diddy gave us a bad name.
Walking around the mall.
If you like that...
Diddy is a mouth breather.
If you like that win joke... you'll like this story on the way here. And this is how I know it's going to be a good podcast today. Because, I think I realized something. So on the way, I went to the bus stop, right? And there's 2 ladies walking poodles, right? Which are the mangiest of the dogs.
Are they? I don't know about poodles. I don't know about dogs.
I hate poodles. Mm-hmm. I know you dislike dogs.
I don't like dogs.
I know. I love that. And
look, I'm cool with dogs if they're around. You know, I sound like a racist or something.
No.
Look, if they're around, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to do a hate crime.
Look,
but I just don't like being around them.
Jason, I've been around dogs all my life, and they just want the same things we want.
Yeah, they just want to be treated the same way.
Okay.
They want rights.
No, I do want to get Wagner on the podcast because Wagner shares your hatred of dogs.
Yeah.
And
it's not a hatred.
No,
it sounds so extreme.
No, it's hatred.
It's really, you know what I mean? Like, it's dog fans that ruin dogs.
I know.
So it's like, I feel bad for dogs.
Yeah, it's like Sinners.
Yeah, it's like the movie Sinners. It's an all right movie. It's no Blade, but as far as black vampire movies goes, it's in the top 10.
Honestly,
I think there are 10.
Yeah, we named 5 that we thought were better. No, that's not where we're at. Okay, but poodles are just a mangy animal.
Sure.
If they are not like greased up every day, you got to oil these.
You oil them?
Yeah, I
think black people hair.
Well, no, this is more for like scalp treatment.
Okay.
Why did I do that?
That's where your scalp
I just started.
Well, dogs have scalp. Their whole body is a scalp.
Exactly.
Because they have hair everywhere.
Look at that. What a cute scalp.
Yeah. Your dog and cat really likes when you scratch their scalp.
That is funny to think your whole body's a scalp.
Yeah, if you're furry like that.
Yeah. No, but so... I don't know. I've been around poodles that have been like out in the country, and if they're not taken care of, their skin, like you just see like cracks, and it's nasty.
Yeah, they get ashy.
So yes, 100%. And they're white, so it looks really bad.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
what's a mangy dog mean? Mangy is like they're just skin and their fur's gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
You nailed it.
Okay.
No more needs to be said.
That's the context I've got. I've never had dogs. Also.
I feel like you just nailed it. You know, you hang out with somebody and then you just nailed the definition. And then there would be someone that you hang out with that just keeps adding on to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Those are just more Seinfeld observations. Okay. All right, we can't
get past the first concept of the story.
I know. So
these two ladies, I'm gonna let you take a run at it and not interrupt.
Let's see.
All right.
Well, no, I like all this shit. Though.
Yeah, me too.
But anyway,
we do got it.
We
will end up just not telling the story. We'll end up talking about something else if we do this too much.
I like how you said, let me see if I can let you like finish the story, and you did not make it 3 seconds. You didn't make it 3 seconds.
That's true.
Okay. So these two ladies, they're walking these mangy poodles, and for whatever reason...
Are they together or separate? This is within the story.
Okay. They're together.
When you first told it, I thought they were just coincidentally 2 mangy poodles.
Oh, no. These ladies are together. And also, I know they're together. This is what made it noticeable, is the legs. And now that it must be for Valentine's Day. But the legs on the dogs, not the bodies, just the legs, were all painted red.
Oh.
On mangy ass dogs, by the way. So
what the fuck?
I don't know why. I mean, far away you would think it's just bloody dogs, I guess.
Yeah.
But that is not even. Everyone knew that they were painted.
Okay.
But some lady must have taken offense to this.
I don't think you should paint dogs.
No, I don't.
Kind of on that. It's weird.
So some lady took offense to this, and she ran over with her phone to. I think.
Oh no!
I think she was trying to. I don't know if she cared as much as she was acting like she did. I think she thought she could go viral.
This is my moment.
By showing cruelty to animals. I don't know. They're just yelling at each other.
I want to talk about this more.
We
pet
can.
People.
I mean, that's why I start stories off to begin with. I mean, I
got a few things about pet people.
I mean, that is you wanted to stop the art of podcasting for a second.
I do want to hear where you're going. But, my God, I could talk about this lady.
Yeah, the story kind of ends right there. Not much happened. This lady just was yelling, and these ladies were yelling back. But
they yelled back.
Yeah, they were yelling back at her, whatever. But
any chance this whole thing was set up by all of them?
I mean, if they did, it was like a bad bar show because the people around it didn't even give a fuck. Like, it was nothing big. But what I got from it, though, was when I was watching it, I was like, kind of like laughing and kind of like, I love Chicago. So it made me realize, like, if I'm in the mode,
you feel patriotic.
No, not patriotic.
For the city.
No. I was saying I must know that I'm in a good mode right now because there's other days where I would be at the bus stop. If that same shit happened, I'd be sitting there like, what the fuck did I do? Like with my life, like, like why did I come here to do this? So when I'm in, that's how I know this is going to be a good podcast today. Cause when I saw it today, I was like, I love this city.
Like, you kind of had a boys will be boys attitude.
Now come Wednesday, I might, if we podcasted on Wednesday, I'd be like, dude, are you ready to fucking quit? Like, stand up and like everything, like,
never leave the house again, so you don't have to see the world.
I learned what that word agoraphobe was from the show Shameless. Another example of me learning from TV.
You can learn a lot from TV, for real.
You can.
Yeah.
That shit do be real.
Yeah, man. So, me and Nura have a cat, and we love cat videos and stuff online.
Okay.
And so,
who doesn't?
Yeah.
Billions.
I like even a few dog videos sometimes. I'm not like a complete hater. I could recognize real.
We have to get Wagner on here for you two to be like, because they do that one show.
We've been needing to have him on for a while anyway.
Yeah, no, I want, because, I like dogs. I'm at a very respectable rate with dogs.
Sure.
I'm at what people should strive to be with dogs.
Tone down a little.
Tone it down.
Yeah.
But I would like to see you two go in on dogs and just see how I feel about
dogs and weirdly people with little babies. It's the same fucking thing. Somebody walks in with a baby or a dog, they're like, they expect you to like drop everything and worship their fucking thing. I don't care.
I am really glad you did not see a moment I saw on the bus earlier this week where a guy had his service animal and he seemed fine. Yeah. I mean, and he kind of he scoffed at two people who didn't get up, like at the handicap or not handicap.
He's like,
no,
I would love to be
like they got up so that he could sit down with his service dog in the fucking seat.
They give up their seat to a dog.
Yeah.
A dog that would be happy to lay on the floor.
That was where I was like, no, I mean, this is where we need Wagner and Melton to step in.
Excuse me, man, could you put your fucking mangy mutt on the ground where it belongs, where it loves to be, where they love to sniff around like pigs in the mud? Way too mean.
No.
But I would love to be a disabled guy with a dog and walk up to people who don't give up and then just make a bunch of like I'm like disabled. I'm like, I got like a weird cane and a dog, and I just walk over by them and just go, figures.
Right. Well, maybe this guy, I send Wagner over there just to like kind of bump into him and see if he like topples over, and if he doesn't, he must be fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. That was a good point.
Test his disability, and then report to his insurance company and Social Security. Make sure he gets all his money taken away.
Is this a popular scam? I thought about this earlier. This has to be like this seems very Matchstick Men. But I was thinking.
Great reference already.
Okay, this guy sits down next to me, right? And he seems like very homely, right? But he's got like some wadded up dollar bills in his hand, and he's like going through them. And I was thinking of a scam where you got all, three of us are in on the scam. Kid runs by, fucking snatches the money out of his hand, runs off the bus, right?
Yeah.
And the guy just breaks down crying. And I'm like, oh, sir, I have, $10. And then the whole fucking bus is just like, oh, right. The bus just squads up and gives this guy like, 200.
And then dude, then you have a fourth guy take a viral video of it. Like, these people help this homeless man.
God damn.
Yeah, dude.
The whole world is
money.
Yeah, the whole world is this, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
This honestly, maybe
I just watched this movie.
Maybe podcasting is the only real thing left.
It maybe is.
Maybe.
I mean, Joe Rogan is as real as it gets.
And this is what happened.
What you described is very similar to a movie I saw called The Sting, which is a movie from the 70s.
I kind of felt like this is not like a very original idea.
Well, yours is original.
No.
It's original to me. But the movie The Sting, what happens is there's a guy who supposedly gets robbed, and the guy who robs him they get his money back, and then they get like the third guy. It was very complicated.
But you adding in the fourth.
The guy got stabbed in the leg, so he couldn't go to the place. There was a whole thing. But the viral video, what you came up with plus the viral video thing, which that could be money in itself.
So, you know what? You probably didn't. You didn't text me nothing about incubator ideas.
I don't think I have one, right?
I don't have one either, so that was it.
That is an incubator idea for real.
All right, that was good.
I had one recently, but I can't remember.
This is more, this was my really good idea because I was talking about gimmicks and promotion for the summer, for our summer line.
Ooh.
Our summer line podcast.
Yeah.
I like, should we, maybe we'll dress different for our Summerline podcast.
I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll bring it back to the 2000s when I told you everything was all beach. Let's bring it back. Yeah.
We'll have like
I want
dress like sailors or something.
No, I want this to look like Real World House.
Oh, yeah, we could change this to be anything.
Okay.
Yeah. We could be in any setting you want. You want to be in a Full House? You want to be in the house from the Home Improvement?
No. Well, when I think early 2000s, I think fucking Grails. No, what's that shit where everybody hangs out at the Playboy Mansion?
Oh, the Grotto.
The Grottos.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Grail. I want to hang.
It's like a cave with a pool in it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you got to go in the grotto.
Yeah.
You know what happens there? You have sex. As if you can't have sex anywhere.
Right, and you do one of those?
Yeah, the grotto.
Hey, you fuck.
Yeah.
No, so, this is how we get a grotto. But I do...
With green screen.
I want to agree. I came up with a really good commercial for Shane Gillis last week, and now you remember it was like me combining him and Juicy J, where they were like, "We need more Bud."
Oh yeah, he basically recreates the video.
So I kind of was like, "Damn, I shouldn't just give them a genius commercial. We need one, right?"
Yeah.
This is pretty good. All right, so it's NBA All-Star Weekend this weekend, right?
Okay, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to know.
It's the best players every team or something?
Oh, right. Yeah.
They do that in football. The Pro Bowl?
Right.
Is it for basketball?
Exact same thing. Yeah, look old.
Look at me.
Look at sports Dude,
we hung out with
that's when you become
for the Super Bowl. I'm putting it all together.
That's when you become DeJason.
Yeah, DeJason.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, but
I'm betting on sports and
right,
stuff.
Yeah. So they used to do this commercial in the 90s when like Jordan and Olajuwon and Ewing and Barkley, all those guys were getting old and
yeah. They play the Monstars.
Well, they're getting towards retirement, right? And so the NBA knows that, there's like they got to promote young players to keep the game going, right?
Sure,
so they would do this commercial where it's all the older guys, Barkley and Jordan and stuff, and like Kobe Bryant and like a young Grant Hill.
Mambo mentality.
Kobe, and young Grant Hill and Penny Hardaway, they come up with the ball and they're like, hey, we got next, for the next game on the court or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, me and you, we have like Alex Jones, like the ghost of Kevin Samuel, right? And we walk up with our microphones and we're like,
this is a good ad.
And we're like, hey, we got next.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. I figured you liked that.
We should all dress in basketball stuff and have Alex Jones. So it's like very clear that we're doing a parody of the basketball.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, maybe like sweatsuits.
We're wearing jerseys
or
those tear-off pants.
Exactly. That would be another good... No, that'd be another good gimmick for the show.
Yeah.
Once we're inside of the egg.
Ooh, what if we did...
rip off pants to signify that we're starting the show.
What if we did the podcast and we made it look like we were at a basketball game? Like we're sitting on the bench,
Yeah.
Like we not like
at
we're...
the end of the
not
bench.
like we're fans, like we're players.
I like this a lot.
And we wear those rip-off pants. And
a lot of listeners don't know, but I did play a year and a half of college basketball, so I am really good at sitting like this.
Yeah, we sit like this the whole.
And then we do the podcast like this.
I'm not good at sitting like this.
Yeah, this is literally how
it's hard.
No, well, first of all, one thing it does is it gives you pimples all over your knees. You're just sitting like this, you sit there and you try the whole game not to sit like that, right?
But there's no back because it's a bench, right? Or is there back?
No, they got...
Why don't people lean back?
Well, it's still because the fucking game's going, dude.
Because you're into it. Yeah.
Ooh, I'll tell you. Ooh, I got a really fun story from sitting on the bench. Okay, we can scoot back. I can't.
I do like this basketball idea. We need to remember this stuff somehow. We're not going to.
No, not at all.
Everything. There's a trend in the show that I've noticed is every time we say we're going to do this all the time now, or we're going to do this in the future, we don't.
You're being serious right now?
Sort of, yeah.
The name of it, that's what this show is. What the fuck?
I mean, yeah. But even like, hey, from now on the show, let's do this.
Oh.
Like small stuff like that.
Well, I got to be honest.
Week as bitch of the month, we did that 1 month.
I know. Look, the only...
We did Nicolas Cage thing. We did that for like 2 episodes.
Yeah, we did. The only outlandish thing I've said that I actually wouldn't mind doing is getting the slingshots and riding around one day.
No, the slingshot thing, I would like to do that too. Also, something Courtney said a long time ago that I loved was...
You've been talking to my ex-wife?
I actually did she did Ha to Hell, so I did see her last night.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No.
Just me and her. No, but I hung out with you and Courtney at the Super Bowl. I was surprised you're so cordial.
Yeah.
I'd be if I see my ex-wife in person, I'm throwing shit.
That is way cooler.
Breaking shit.
Damn, you didn't. You just told the viewers all this non-cool shit I'm doing, but not
being cordial with your ex-wife. We co-parenting.
For real. We're co-parenting of nothing, dude.
But anyway, she said we should do promotional photos like we're helicopter pilots and like we're dressed in like I picture like those Top Gun
right.
Suits, like a one-piece suit, and then like we have like helmets, whatever kind of helmet they wear in a helicopter, with like a mouth thing.
No, we wouldn't have helmets. Well, we would not be wearing.
We won't be wearing them.
We don't
just have it under our arm.
We fly the plane like this.
We hold the helmet. We have it. I don't know. Do they have helmets in a helicopter? I don't even know.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Because I think they have the headpiece with the earpiece, because you can't hear over the helicopter blades. So you wear headphones like walkie-talkie.
You know what would help them? Nose buds.
Nose buds in the helicopter. I love it. I gotta make nose buds a clip. But What if we recorded our podcast wearing helicopter headphones and a little speaker like headsets, and then we put that in?
Yeah.
And then I made the background look like we're in a helicopter.
Well, okay. You also do that.
And we're wearing aviator glasses.
And then we're also wearing basketball uniforms and doing the bench thing.
We're recreating Kobe Bryant's last flight.
Well, no, we're just adding all the gimmicks in at once.
I know, but basketball and helicopter, that's Kobe Bryant.
This podcast is a fountain drink suicide.
What's fountain drink?
You know, when people go and mix all the sodas together, they used to call that a suicide.
Yeah. That ruled.
Yeah, but I think it was more like really living.
I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. My basketball and helicopters have an intersection.
I didn't hear any of that, by the way. I was thinking of my thing.
I know the intersection is Kobe Bryant's death.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
And then you said fountain drink suicide, and I was like, was his death a suicide? You threw me.
Man, we're getting a little goofy today. I told you I was in a good mood.
Yeah.
I
wanted to say something about pets. Have you ever seen there's a type of meme, me and Nura always laugh at this. There's a type of meme that'll be like a weird looking animal. Like the one I most remember is like a pit bull that looks muscular.
Oh.
You ever see that?
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh my God, like you know this pit bull's at home fucking your girl.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah.
All right. So what's funny about those me and Nura always laugh at is if you go to the comments, there's always somebody going, this dog has a horrible disease. Like we're all laughing and having fun at the muscular dog.
That is one of the greatest things ever.
There's always a buzzkill in the comments like, this is urospinal dysphagia. And this dog has 3 weeks left to live.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Like, yeah, that dog will fuck your bitch.
People will write hilarious video. You need to stop feeding the dog so much.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, the fat, like a big fat cat who's like trying to not walk on a treadmill.
I know.
And they're like me right now.
That's so good. No, the best part is to tell them, hey, this was really funny, but you're an awful person.
Yeah. This is abuse.
You know, shit, it's mid-February, you know. What really happens when you didn't... Yeah, Valentine's. Did you say times?
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's Valentine's.
That's really good. That's the funniest thing that's going to happen today.
Yeah.
You know, I am doing maybe I'll say that I'm doing an all-black show tonight, so maybe I'll call it Valentine's.
You should. You guys have a good Valentine's?
Oh, no, but I was thinking, you know, it's I'm a little worried about filing taxes here pretty soon. What happens now? You're like, you know, you didn't really work, so what do you do?
Dude, I don't know. My shit is fucked up because I have a bunch of W-2s from all sorts of shit.
Should we cut this out? Are you going to try to... well, you don't have to talk anymore.
I think I owe the government tons of money, but but it's weird because I wasn't working. So it's like I shouldn't, but it's because of all this money I got because I needed money. So then also it's like, can I say...
yes, I know what you did. Yeah, I got you.
So it's complicated. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm hoping to get like somebody who knows how to do it to see if they could fudge the numbers. And like, because you know,
this is what you can do. Actually, this goes great with what I was going to say. So if I have to talk to anyone from the IRS and, you know, once it comes back, whatever I owe them, and just what if it's over? Like they don't understand that they would be so much better off just telling me that I owed them $700 because $700, I'd be like, fuck, I gotta pay that.
Yeah,
you know. But anything over like $1,500, I'm gonna be like, man, we'll see how long.
Yeah, let's see how long it go. Not
but.
There's a trick that I heard from somebody. You just go, oh man, I got a lot going on. I got no money right now. Can I pay you like $2 a month?
Well,
when it goes to collections?
No,
you
so
just pay them like
this was
the smallest amount possible.
This was going to be my idea. Was like, well, I have a couple jobs that I work here and there, and then I'm, a stand-up comic, and you have to understand, I just don't make very much money doing that. But you would have to admit, it is pretty brave. I get up there.
That could work.
And then
that works on cops when you get pulled over on the road.
What?
When you're doing the road at stand-up.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, officer, we're just coming from a stand-up comedy gig. And they're like, oh, you boys do comedy?
Yeah. Oh, you boys do comedy?
Because they hate to see your license plate when it's not from their state.
What if it really escalated, though? And and I was just like, but it's really brave that I get up there. And she's like, what? I don't give a shit what you do. And I'm like, you couldn't do it. You couldn't get up there.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
And they're like, sir, you need to calm down.
And I'm like, none of y'all could get up on that stage. Sir, you owe us $9,014.
Admit it. I don't. Admit that you can't do what I do.
Come to a mic. Come to a mic.
To one mic. Get on stage. See if you can do 4 minutes.
And then we'll see who owes who.
Just no matter what they say, just keep.
Yeah, just pushing that I can do 4 minutes at a mic.
Go, you know what? You are brave, sir. What do you say then? You're like,
well, this is what I did it for.
Yeah.
This is what it was all for.
What it was all for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I think that could work.
Try it. Let's try it for the pod.
I think I'm going to owe tens of thousands of dollars.
Try it for the... Well, they used to... We could bring prank call... By the way, I've been wanting to settle this forever. Mm-hmm. And I think I've never really had the bravery to ask anyone. And I'm going to do it on the pod.
Okay.
Prank call or crank call?
Oof.
What is it called?
I call it a prank call.
That's what I do.
There are people who call it a crank call.
Okay.
Or remember there was Crank Yankers?
Yes, and that's what
love that show.
That's what had me going like, wait, have I been saying it wrong? But now I think everyone's saying it wrong.
I think it's...
And no one really knows.
I think it's a tomato, even though...
No one says tomato.
What about this? Drunk or crunk?
That's also...
What is crunk?
Do a better one.
Is crunk like...
You're drunk off crunkness.
Is crunk
you're
like...
You're drunk...
Does crunk mean it's like more than alcohol? It's
no.
I'm fucked up on pills and weed too?
And adrenaline.
Honestly,
that is the definition. That wasn't a joke.
Really?
That wasn't really a joke. Yeah.
I thought when I was a kid, we used to say crunk to just mean like I'm fucked up on a bunch of drugs and alcohol.
No, that's not what crunk means.
I guess I didn't know.
Damn, no. Crunk means the song hits and you're ready to start shoving people and you're making the party like rowdy.
Right.
It'd be like
you're a rowdy.
Going to a metal show, and once they get to the part where they start,
dude, they don't call that crunk.
Wait, what the fuck is that shit called?
The mosh pit.
The mosh. Once they start moshing, that's
pretty much.
They're getting crunked.
Are you saying that white people invented getting crunked?
Yep.
They just didn't have a word for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's fucked up about those metal guys is they do that shit, and a lot of them are straight edge, or back in the day at least, which means they didn't do drugs or drink.
I know.
So they weren't crunk. They were just annoying, like.
Yeah.
They were acting like a drunk person while completely sober.
I know. Oh my goodness. I do remember. Are you remembering that video that got put on before we left the Super Bowl?
Oh God, we were watching a bunch of shit like that. That was really corny, right?
What did that one guy start off by saying? I can't even remember.
He made like a really corny speech.
It was wildly corny.
He says like, if you're in my way, I'm going to punch you in the fucking face because I just found out I got autism.
Right. Yeah. He was like, he's like, and if you could, it was to the level of like, if you have a problem with people who have anxiety, like.
Who turned that on? Who the fuck turned that on? I was asking for them to play a DeBarge song for like 10 songs, and everyone just kept ignoring me.
Dude, I've put my time.
That DeBarge song would have fucking rocked the house.
Hey, I've put my time in at Hickox that I get the DJ every now and again, but it was a couple years where I would make some demands and they were not met.
Dude,
and
the songs they were playing to me was real obvious shit, honestly.
You know,
I wasn't that blown away by whoever was DJing. I mean, they were fan favorites, but nobody was hitting anything that was like, oh, interesting.
You know, this is nice. I'm glad you still get that feeling too. That was crazy. Cut that out. Cut that out. I'm sorry. Pause. That was horrible.
I don't even know what you're.
Honestly, because this was.
I don't know what's wrong with it. Because
I guess I went into too real of a place of one of the fears I had about quitting drinking was music. Like, I only listened to music when I was hammered.
Oh, yeah.
And so I thought I was going to be done listening to music. And then, and I was.
Yeah.
I was.
When you quit drinking, it's just like the roses don't smell good anymore. The
right.
music doesn't sound good.
I didn't think the music was
Your
going.
whole life just is like, it turns into the gray part of that movie where everything goes to color later.
Is it, 50 Shades of Grey?
No. The movie where it's like in the 50s and everything's gray.
Wizard of Oz?
No, Wizard of Oz does that. But it's got Tobey Maguire.
Pleasantville,
yeah. Once you quit drinking, it's like the first part of Pleasantville.
Right.
Everything's black and white.
Right. So, yeah.
There's no strong emotions. Everything's dulled.
So I definitely thought I would not, give a shit about music, and definitely not, rap music.
Yeah.
Turns out, eventually I came back to it, and I'm good with listening to tunes again.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah.
You're smoking weed, too.
Yeah.
How does weed do with music? I never liked weed, so I don't even know.
I felt like booze was better with music, but
yeah, probably.
I don't know. I mean, all this, we'll see. I'll probably maybe have a different answer in a year when I fall off the wagon.
Well, I remember when I first did Adderall the first time, or like one of the first times, driving in my car, and I was on the road doing comedy by myself in Memphis. And I was driving, and a Teyana Taylor song came on the radio, and it was like the best thing I ever heard in my life.
Oh,
I was just like completely jacked up. It was I was like probably like methed out, basically.
Well, no,
listening to this Teyana Taylor song.
Well, no,
yes.
No, when you're first doing any drug, even drinking for the first time, the way it hits you is gonna, it just takes.
That's why people love Lil White.
How? Ooh.
That was one of the first musics I listened to while doing drugs and drinking.
I like that you called it. I like that you said it's one of the first musics I listened to. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like those musics.
Type of music, Lil White. It's a whole genre.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were just calling songs musics.
I guess I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I really meant.
That's okay. No, but I was, anytime you do the drug for the first time.
Yeah.
That's like, that's when it enhances you the best way.
For real. Yeah. It kind of, and then it all just fucking.
Then it becomes a dependency.
Yeah, less and less. And then sometimes you don't feel nothing. You just do it to like stay even.
Well, no, I think you realize you don't realize. I think you just feel like a phony because you need this product in order to be.
Yeah, the function.
In order to be.
It even exists.
Is that why they think Shakespeare was a good writer? He would end sentences with "be." Fuck you, dude.
He sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I would rather read anything besides Shakespeare. Anything. That shit is so bad to read. So not fun. I'd rather read the fucking Bible. Which also sucks.
Yeah, people try to act. Ain't no better book than that one right here. No, not even for the moral reasons, but for like the interest.
They'll be like, it's Jewish poetry.
Yeah.
Or Hebrew poetry. I don't think they call it Jewish poetry. They call it Hebrew poetry.
And you're just like, name one song. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Dude, fuck that. There is one song that uses the Bible.
One?
There's at least one song where it's just like, For every season turn. That's like a Bible verse that they're just singing.
Oh, I thought it was Bob Aram.
There is, and it's the Birds, I think. It don't matter.
Right hand on that Bible.
Yeah, that's a good song. I always like that song because he's like, we look rich as fuck. He never says we are rich as fuck. All my Edwards is look rich as fuck.
Yeah, he says they look.
Yeah,
that is
2 Chainz, actually.
I know, that is Chainz.
He's like, yeah, we all look rich as fuck, which I like that because it makes it so everyone can celebrate this song. You don't have to be rich, you just have to look rich.
Well, that is important.
Yeah. It's awesome.
I got a lot of... Yeah, look at this look. I can't even explain the look I got going right now.
No, it's solid.
Is it?
I think it matches. It's like, what do you call it, earth tones?
I mean, this wasn't really coordinated. I had a hoodie on over this, and I don't think I knew what shirt was under this. But I feel like I'm in South Georgia right now. Everyone in South Georgia is dressed exactly like me right now.
I saw a comic go up and say they were from Savannah. It was somebody weird. Oh, Samir. Do you know that guy? He's from Sudan originally. Maybe he didn't say Savannah. Maybe he said Sudan. I could have swore he said he moved to. Maybe he said he moved to Savannah from Sudan. I don't remember. His whole stand-up was about how he moved here from Sudan.
Maybe he's from Sudan.
Oh no, he said he moved to Gary. Whatever.
I don't know, but you seem to know a lot about this guy.
I saw him do stand-up last night. And I was like, did you say Savannah?
No, he said Sudanna.
I think he said, yeah. He
That's how you got
Sudanese.
You know what's crazy is Damon is in Istanbul, Turkey this week, right? You know, he loves...
Wasn't he going to like Taiwan?
He loves doing that.
Yeah.
That's his thing. He's in Istanbul, Turkey, right? Mm-hmm. And he's doing a comedy show.
Yeah, I saw a picture or something.
Okay, so the host of this comedy show lived in Savannah when I started stand-up. Is that bizarre?
Yeah, how the fuck did he get there?
She was from Turkey. Her name is Nullifer. And she just kind of randomly lived in Savannah for a little while. And I met her doing, open mics. And then I see Damon's in Turkey doing a show. And I'm like, wait, is that? I'm like, that is wild.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Now you could go out there. You got a connection.
In Turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
go do stand-up in Turkey.
I told you, I don't travel anywhere that Carnival Cruise can't get to.
I love that.
That's my foreign policy.
I've told Nura, is when it comes to traveling, I'll go anywhere where they speak English so I could do stand-up there. I don't even want to go otherwise.
Well, that's how
If I think about, what I want to do in life, what I want to do, hey, it's your day off. What do you want to do? I'll go do stand-up.
Right.
I don't want to do anything else.
Right. And that's a horrible thing, but it's also...
I don't want to go look at Mount Rushmore or the fucking pyramids. I don't give a fuck.
You're right.
I'll do stand-up there.
On the pyramids?
Sure.
Why not?
If there's a crowd.
Yeah.
They speak English.
Well,
I've done shows for people who don't speak English. It's not fun.
Well, look, just like show business, the Jews built the pyramids.
Yeah.
So you should do it on there.
Sure.
I thought that was a good joke,
man. It's a good metaphor, yeah. There's a bunch of Jerry Seinfelds,
right,
putting together those pyramids.
Yeah.
It was a good joke. It just didn't hit me till a second because I was still doing my thing. So don't feel like you didn't. That it wasn't good.
Oh no, no hard feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, I did have and I was thinking about this too. This might be a segment that we'll never do again.
Okay.
But I was thinking of a rescinding segment.
I don't know what that word means.
Rescind? To rescind something.
To take something back?
Yeah, to Indian give. That's that is in the
Indian give is the most insulting thing. I know. It's so funny.
I know.
To be like, what are you being like those fucking assholes who want their land back? To be like it's a bad thing.
That's the ultimate gaslight.
It really is. It really is. It's so fun. It's so funny to me.
No, I was so to rescind.
Are you being like a Holocaust survivor right now, you asshole?
It almost is exactly the same.
What you better not be being a fucking Holocaust
survivor. A little too hot in here for you. What are you?
Shitting on him for like?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What are you little?
I gotta say about this, people mad about the Bad Bunny thing. They're like, I can't believe they did Spanish at the halftime show. I really don't think it's about Spanish because Vin Diesel speaks Spanish in half of the Fast and Furious movies, and nobody says shit about that.
Yeah.
And these are the same fans. Mm-hmm. The people who are watching Kid Rock's halftime show also watch Fast and Furious, where Dominic Toretto speaks Spanish all the fucking time, and it's kind of always a flex for him that he knows Spanish.
But they're under the impression that he's an Italian, though.
Are they?
From his
If you watched Fast and the Furious,
no, but they knew.
You have no idea what.
But they know him from Saving Private Ryan,
right? That's
where
true.
He is an Italian.
Fair enough.
And so they know.
But why is he speaking Spanish? And he hangs out in like.
John Wayne played an Asian man before. John Wayne played Genghis Khan, so
that's true. But John Wayne was not nearly as racially ambiguous as Vin Diesel.
Let me tell you, Vin Diesel playing a Spanish person, the whitest thing you can do. That's peak.
Yeah.
That's peak.
Which is crazy because he's black.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's black. I think he's beyond race, honestly.
Well, yeah, he's like O.J. Simpson. I'm not black, I'm O.J.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But it's even worse because he doesn't even look, he looks ambiguous.
No, I was going to say I'm not human. I'm Vin Diesel.
There's a reason he's bald, because he's got black hair.
You're thinking that's a skull cap?
I think I don't know if he could grow hair, but
Impossible.
I've seen young pictures of him, and he's got curly black hair. And his sister has like black hair too.
I'm trying to think of a way where, if like in Mission Impossible, where you kill Vin Diesel, and then when you pull off the scalp,
he pulls off the mask,
and there's hair.
Dude, when they pull the mask off in Mission Impossible, it fucking always rocks.
It does. I can't knock it.
It always rocks.
I just caught.
There was one.
I just caught one where it fucking got me out of nowhere. Which one?
There's a few that
because I've only seen the first one and either the second one or the third one. I don't know which one.
The third one has that dead guy from every movie, from The Master.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's the bad guy in number 3.
Okay, then this must be this. This is the one that I don't think has.
The second one people think is like the worst one. I think John Woo directed it.
I'd have to go see.
But dude, I love the Mission Impossible movies. I think they're.
I'm gonna say.
You know what's cool about them?
I didn't like them for a while, or I didn't give a shit. Now I think I'm gonna get into them.
I did the exact same thing, and I did it really recently.
Yeah,
I didn't give a shit about them until like 2 months ago or something.
I was because one of my roommates was watching one of them. This is how I saw The Mask.
We talked about it when we were watching a movie with
Mel.
Yeah, Mel.
Okay,
yeah. We were talking about Mission Impossible.
When that mask scene I was like, that seems cheesy, and that was the coolest shit ever.
Dude, and they do it like every movie.
I know. And once I was told that they do it every movie, I was like, I might need to get
going back to the first movie. Really,
I remember that. I thought that was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
If I had been told,
no, dude,
I would have got on board.
They love, like the Fast and Furious movies. They love being self-referential. In the Mission Impossible movies, which I live for that.
I'm never early to anything. That is one thing about me, is I'm definitely late. This is one I'm trying to drive it home on this podcast, and I'm really trying really hard to get earlier to stuff.
Oh, okay. It's hard, you know. I feel like I'm early on. When I used to run open mic, I'd be early on comedians sometimes. Like I could tell who was going to get good. I feel like I'd be good at like if there was scouts for comedy like there is in baseball and shit. I think I could do that.
Right. Trouble with the Curve.
I don't know what that means, but
that's a Clint Eastwood baseball scout movie. Okay. And it's really stupid. But that would be a fun movie viewing.
Yeah.
Because it's very, very corny.
Yeah. I'll check that out. I don't know. I cannot get into like Field of Dreams and shit like that. It's just like I'd never played baseball my whole life, so I played the first one of the only times I played baseball.
Did you
was with comedians, a softball, and that's why my finger's still bent.
Okay, look but you also never went to a rave with a bunch of vampires.
That's true. That's true. But
I've been doing this whole podcast without my chain out. I don't know.
Fucking up. I've never been to a rave with a bunch of vampires, but baseball movies depend on the nostalgia of people who played baseball, and they lean into that.
You hate those people, then? This is the same thing with dogs.
I just don't have that.
It's the same thing with dogs.
You know, like in Signs, how one guy, I forget his name, Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix played
swing away, son.
I think that shit was supposed to be a little nostalgic for baseball people, because I was like, they were like making it.
Why are you saying this like it's like you came up?
Because I'm watching it and I'm like, I don't feel nothing, but I feel like they're pausing for me to feel something.
Oh yeah, well that whole cornfield shit. That's all. They always play that in with the dog running around. Mm-hmm. Remember when the dog goes crazy and like tries to?
Oh, that made me sad. They kill the dog.
Oh, that did make no.
I don't like it when they kill animals, dude. In movies,
Wagner would be here.
I think it's cheap. Well, you know what? Do you know what though?
Wagner would have said that's my favorite scene in any movie ever.
See, I'm not a hater like that.
And I Am Legend.
I'm vegetarian, dude. Like, I don't know. But what's worse is, as far as movies go, they kill cats all the time, way more than dogs.
They have a whole movie.
What is it?
Cats? No. What's that movie where that Asian guy just puts a cat and he killed like 20 cats making this movie?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They don't die in the movie. They died in the making of the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No,
they killed dogs too. That was because Mike Myers has that joke about it. About how they kept killing. It was like about a cat and a dog become friends.
I was thinking.
Is that what you're talking about?
Huh? No. Oh yeah. That is. I don't know the name of the movie, and it's not a speaking film.
It's like two names, like.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
I forget what it is too, but they killed a bunch of animals in the making.
Right. It's like Thelma and Louise, but for cats.
And it's a good metaphor because I think they throw a cat or a dog off a cliff, just like in Thelma and Louise.
But several. Oh shit! I like that. That's so funny. Two cats holding hands.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I mean, this happened a long time ago.
When you said that, it made me remember this. You remember Ryan McGurr?
Yeah.
He sent me this video one time. He's like, dude, this is the funniest video you'll ever see. And I opened it, and it was a cat falling off a cliff and then getting electrocuted in some wire. It was falling off like a building. And I was like, he's like, isn't that funny? And I was like, no. So when you said the cat thing, I immediately pictured that video.
I might have. Damn, I'm glad you brought his name up because that's who told that joke. I was talking about a joke, or it's not even a joke. It's just something that happened. But he brought up the last time he went to the movie theater with his dad. Mm-hmm. This is so good or relatable for me, but. I don't think I've ever been to the movie theater with my dad before.
Oh yeah, I went a couple times. I have a funny story about it.
I've never witnessed my dad watch a movie before.
Oh. Well, you might. I mean,
no.
Some people are not movie people.
No, he's just not into it. But
yeah,
anyway,
my girlfriend does not like movies.
Right? Yeah, he's just not into it. But he said the last movie they went to was Manchester by the Sea, right?
I've never seen it, but I know it's really sad.
Yeah. So
that's by the way, the Affleck extended universe.
Yeah, exactly. And so the movie starts off the exact way a movie like that would start, and it's just really slow piano playing, snow falling, and it cuts to Casey Affleck who's shoveling a driveway. Mm-hmm. And McGurr says, my dad leans next to... It's the opening scene, by the way. Opening scene of the film.
Yeah.
He goes, my dad leans next to me and goes, well, this movie sucks.
Dude, he's kind kind of not wrong.
Yeah.
Who wants to watch that?
I like that movie, but I immediately was like, that rules.
I understand what you're saying.
He's like, well, this movie sucks.
My dad was real obsessed with taking us to the movies when we were kids because he saw Star Wars in theaters. Mm-hmm. And when they were doing all the remakes of Star Wars, he thought it was really important that we go to the movie theaters and see like Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
And then that happened with the Lord of the Rings too. He was like, this is what happened. He's like, this is really important, like that you see these movies in theaters because it's like a once in a lifetime. Like these movies people care about forever, and to be like, you had to see it in theaters.
And not the old ones though, right? You're saying the remakes.
The remakes. Well,
right.
Episode 1, Episode 2.
Just to be clear that he's not bringing you to the theater to see the old ones in theater.
No, it's
okay. I got you.
But he thought like. They actually ended up remastering all those old Star Wars so you could see them in theaters later.
Yeah.
And also there's movie theaters where you could see old movies. Mm-hmm. But for some reason my dad's head is like, if you don't see these movies in theaters, you never get to see them in theaters. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that.
My dad is kind of dumb.
Nah, that makes sense.
No, I mean like also he's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And the story really shows how dumb he is.
I'm ready.
Lord of the Rings was another one where he's like, you got to see this in theaters. Your one chance. This is going to make your life. So he takes us to see what he says is the Lord of the Rings. But I'm thinking like the Lord of the Rings is not out yet. Like nobody's talking about the Lord of the Rings. How is he taking us to see the Lord of the Rings? We sit down in the movie theater. It's me, and I know that my little brother Jake was 6. So I was 10. My brother Josh is 8. And my youngest brother Jake is 6. And my dad, 4 of us. We sit down, theater's mostly empty. I'm like, Lord of the Rings is mostly empty and it just came out. It was way too easy. The movie starts. It's not Lord of the Rings. It's The Ring.
Yeah, that's the one. I was trying to put together what would it be.
So we watched The Ring, which is the scariest movie that you could ever see in your life. My little brother told me as an adult, he told me, yeah, after that happened, I had nightmares for weeks. No, it was so scary.
I was thinking
and we also didn't leave. We watched the whole movie, I think, for his pride.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah. Act like, oh no, I'm an idiot. This is not Lord of the Rings. I guess we'll stay.
Right.
And watch the scariest movie that had ever come out at that point.
So that means he did have a concept of what Lord of the Rings was supposed to be when he went, right?
He's like, that was, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, he knew about the books.
Okay.
I think he read the books.
You know what's funny is if Lord of the Rings had came out at a different time, which you guys probably would have loved it, but he could have brought y'all to like Lords of Dogtown.
That would have been chill.
Yeah,
Lords of Dogtown.
I have never seen that. Is that any good?
It's skateboarding?
Yeah.
I think I saw it. It was kind of cheesy.
Okay.
It's one of those movies like it's a history, so they try and make it like, things were so fun, and then they got hard.
Right.
It's kind of like, I don't like those kind of movies.
I'm a little over that too. That's kind of, things used to be great, and now they're bad.
It's like all those music movies like Ray Charles or fucking, I don't like any of those kind of movies that are like a history or whatever.
Yeah.
You got to stick to like the real thing that happened.
Yeah, which they don't do at all.
You know what movie absolutely sucked like that? I was just telling Nura, Black Klansman.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Horrible movie.
That was awful.
Yeah.
That was on.
It's also not what they advertise. They advertise a Black Klansman. The whole time it's fucking Adam Driver. He's going in whenever they need him to be. And it's how do these people not know it's a different guy on the phone?
It's that those phone scenes piss me off.
Yeah.
They really. It's literally bad stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Those phone scenes are. Like, I know, like, horrible comics who wrote this.
Basically, Brandon Kiefer's bit where he calls the KKK.
Wait, no, that's not what I'm talking.
No, it's not. Brandon Kiefer's bit is funny. Brandon Kiefer has that bit where he would call.
I thought you were talking about some. No, when he's on the phone, like, yes, Mr. Jordan, I will be there by 7. And it's just. Oh, wow.
No, I'm sorry. I was making a joke.
I thought we were talking about something different there. Yeah. No, if we're calling Kiefer a bad comic, let's do that. I'm all for it.
Why the hell would you have 2 different people pretend to be one person to infiltrate the KKK? You'll forget what one person said. Like, you have the same person do it, it's all the knowledge is in one person's head.
That movie was wildly bad.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Anyway,
It also could have been way better if they just.
What were we
didn't
talking
do
about
that.
before Black
Like it could have
Klansman?
been like, we got to stop the bombing or whatever. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, movies not sticking to what actually happened at all.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Yeah, if there's a living person and you just portray them as an absolute dick in a movie.
Yeah.
And then those people who are around that person all come out and like, whoa. He was a super nice guy.
Did that happen?
Yes, it happens kind of often.
Like, do you have an example?
Art Howe in Moneyball.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Okay. Boxer in Cinderella Man.
I didn't see that either.
I'm just naming sports movies now.
Sure, but I don't like the history movies. I tend to like.
Well,
no, it's like we don't have to tell the truth.
No, but what's the
make it better?
What's the What's the artistic responsibility if there's like a living guy? Because it's like fine. Yeah. If you want to make Alexander the Great like gay, like
he was gay.
Yeah, well, do you know?
Well, they say he. Well, back then they were all gay, weren't they?
Yeah. Who cares? It's just really who cares.
I remember listening to that hardcore history guy talk about like. They all had a bunch of gay sex, but then this one time, like they had a bunch of gay sex with a guy and he didn't want to, and it was like.
And did they find this through like fossil examination?
I think they would just be like recording it and talking about it.
Oh,
they used to just like talk about it openly, like, yeah, well, let's go have sex.
I thought they were examining bones and stuff.
You can see by the movement,
like the
the
rings,
pelvis is...
the rings, and the.
Yeah, you look at the rings in the.
No, but I was saying, what is an artistic responsibility if you're making a movie and there's people who are still living, depicted in the movie, and you just portray them as not who they were? That's I mean, Ron Howard makes, not Ron Howard. He did Cinderella Man. Whoever made Moneyball. I love the movie, but
sometimes they get sued.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's character is portrayed as a really fucking asshole. Turns out, like in the movie, they portray him every time Brad Pitt wants to do something with the lineup. Yeah. He's like, nope, not doing it.
What is the movie about? Football?
Baseball. I guess you don't. You actually would like this movie.
Yeah, I think I've been recommended.
But the way that it's portrayed in the movie is basically every time Brad Pitt wants him to do something, the other guy's like, nope, not doing that. When in actuality, those two guys have conversations every day on who's going to play and who. And sometimes they're like, okay, yes, he'll play today. And sometimes they're like, actually, we're going to. That's just what it is.
Together.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in the movie, the guy's like, not that way.
They need a villain, so they just make him a villain.
So I understand making a movie where you need that for the story, but when it's a guy who is living and there's millions of people like, holy shit, Art Howe was a real dickhead. And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm a nice guy.
I got an opposite example.
Yeah.
I watched The Iceman. You ever see that with Richard Kuklinski? It's based on this guy. It's Michael Shannon.
Okay.
Michael Shannon plays a guy who's a hitman for the mafia.
I've seen a trailer for this many times.
It's a pretty decent movie. Yeah. But I had listened to like a really long podcast about this guy, Richard Kuklinski, so I knew about him for real. He killed like 100 people for the mob.
Okay.
He was like a serial killer who was like getting paid to do it.
And they made him look like kind of a Robin Hood.
Look like a family man.
Oh, nice.
But I know for a fact he beat the shit out of his family.
That's wild.
And they made him look like at the end you feel bad for him because he's like still you're like worried is the mob gonna he's like not doing what the mob wants, so they're worried that they're gonna kill his kids and stuff. But you're like, those kids might be better off. He beat the shit out of them in real life.
I remember. I think I was in college and that O.J. Simpson. Maybe it was a little after. Whenever that O.J. biopic show came out,
I remember that.
And
the one with David Schwimmer and
yeah,
like
Okay,
Cuba Gooding Jr.?
So there's a scene where John Travolta's character is just like looking at the gloves.
I only saw the first episode, but yeah.
He's looking at the gloves and he's staring at them. And he's like, those gloves are not big enough. And like he has like this really aha moment. And I kind of was under the impression like, man, thank God he saw those gloves at the time that he saw. And I was like, never mind. That's not how that happened. That all completely got made up. But yeah, like every movie is like, honestly, the whole goddamn world is like that. That's why podcasting.
The one thing they need.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why podcasting not true. The only honest art form.
I remember someone who was talking about how, like, in movies, like, the detective will find this one thing out of
every time
place, and then
that's
they'll
how House
follow
did
the
it.
lead. Yeah, and they'll follow the lead, and they'll figure out the murder, like, what's his name, Sherlock Holmes shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I was listening to this guy talk, and he's like, actually, when there's like a crime scene, there's like DNA of all sorts of people everywhere, and you got to look for like groupings of it, like pointing certain directions, and there's all sorts of shit that you're never able to explain. Like if it was reality, there'd be like a million things that you find,
a million Siemens
that point is like, yeah, this whole place is covered in cum.
Yeah.
But yeah,
everything's covered in cum. Like John Voight in Anaconda.
Yeah, he's covered in anaconda cum.
He's covered in snake cum.
I heard the new Anaconda is terrible.
It
looked bad.
I won't validate that one.
Although people are saying that Marty Supreme is good, and did you see that yet?
Hey, well,
I didn't see it.
Let's watch that together. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just spit all over you, but let's watch that together. Let's do that.
It's
6:08. We want to do like 10 minutes.
Sure. Yeah, I'd be down to watch that.
That was a cool screensaver you had there.
That was my girl.
I know it is, but how'd you get it? Looks...
the phone automatically...
I'm not talking about your girl. I'm saying
the
picture looks good.
I had a picture of her from like...
It's almost coming out of the phone.
The phone did that. AI. It like made that and said, hey, do you want to use this as your phone screen? I said, yeah, that'll make me look like a good boyfriend.
That does make you look good. I did see someone the other day on the bus who had just a screenshot of themselves. That's
kind of weird.
That's wild.
I don't know. Unless it was like, I can't even think of a situation that would work. That's kind of wild.
I like me some me.
It would be cool if you were like, I guess it might be cool if you really leaned in. Like, it's going to be a picture of me in my nicest outfit, wearing jewelry, and like leaning against a really fancy car.
Oh, of course. That's the picture.
Maybe then, yeah.
Maybe that'll be our podcast picture. Us leaning against some sort of vehicle.
I'm down for that. Maybe I got a CRV.
Or maybe we do the train track pose where we're like, like doing that, both of us are kneeling down.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's played out.
Well, I know, but my knee.
I just seen somebody.
Dude, my knee is fucked up from getting hit by a car.
We're also just standing off a frame.
I was gonna do like that's the podcast. No. I'm working on all kinds of stuff right now as far as podcast presence.
Be some good promos, dude.
Pod presence.
You know what would be cool is if we never promote this podcast except a few really giant promotions.
Like
what we've been talking about.
Well, yeah, obviously that's going to be the big one. Is the what are they called?
Like the
slingshot. Yeah. While we blast our podcast.
Yeah.
And then yeah, people always say stage presence. No one ever says pod presence.
Yeah, what up with
What about you got good pod presence?
Yeah.
This is good pod presence too. Oh, can we end on the story about me on the bench and something funny that happened?
Yeah, well, you never got there. Let's do it.
Okay, this is a good one. You'll like this. I like when I can tell a sports story that I know you'll like.
Okay.
That actually makes me very happy. It's my favorite thing as far as our pod conversations.
Getting me into sports little by little.
Well, not even that getting you into sports, just something that you could watch and take something from.
Anybody could like this.
Anybody, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going for. My freshman year, I went to this school that literally no one has ever heard of. We were in
For college?
Yeah. We were in a conference no one has ever heard of. But this guy eventually he won freshman of the year in our conference, so he was a good ball player. Okay. That's why I'm signifying that.
Yeah. He was like the star for that area.
For that team, as far as a freshman goes, he was the best freshman in our college's conference.
Gotcha.
Okay. But he was flamboyantly gay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was
cool.
Yeah. And as far as basketball goes, I don't know how to explain. Like, he wasn't super athletic or skilled, but he kind of looked like a football player. He was very like strong, and he played like a football player. He was
those guys who like drive in.
Yes,
and like fucking push on you.
Yes, 100. He was a bully. Yes,
yeah.
And there's just some guys who like are like that. They're not particularly super skilled, but they bully people around the bucket. They get a lot of baskets without being very skilled.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have a game, and there's a ball coming towards our bench, right? So I said all that to tell that this guy's like a big guy, right? There's a loose ball coming towards our bench. One of our guys goes for it, and this gay guy goes for it, and they both get it at the same time. Or excuse me, our guy kind of gets it first. Gay guy runs up and gets his hand on it and just snatches it right out of his hand, has it here and goes, "Oh, you too weak." Oh. Right in front of our bench.
Oh, you too weak?
Oh, you too weak.
Oh.
Right in front of us. We're like, yeah, it was amazing.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I would kill myself if I was that guy who got it snatched from.
He was the best player on our team. So, well, no, I don't know. It didn't faze him too much, but
crazy.
That's what we'll end on then.
Yeah.
All right.